I guarantee this is the easiest way to improve your ball striking. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson. Welcome back to Get Good at Golf. On this channel, that's exactly what we try and help you do every single day. Today we're talking about the easiest way to transform your ball striking with your irons, because this is something which can not only transform your game, but actually make golf a lot more enjoyable. If you come down here, you'll see my divot pattern here, and you'll see the golf ball that we had was actually in line with this white tee. So today, this is almost an agricultural lesson. This is almost a lesson on the allotment. That man's over there, the allotment specialist. But we're talking about turf interaction, because what I want to do here, you can see the divots exiting ever so slightly left. If we have a huge diagram here on where we're aiming, so we're aiming up, the flag's on the left-hand side of the green there. I want the divot moving left because I'm moving around my body. I also want the divot to be bang between these two tee pegs here. This is one of the biggest things that will transform your game, and we're going to show you how to do it more in today's video, because the last thing I want to do is have a golf ball here that I'm going to hit and the divot pattern be there, because that's obviously going to be a duff. That's going to rob you of club head speed, rob you of ball speed, and to be honest, rob you of direction as well. So it could literally go anywhere. And what I want to keep doing here is striking the golf ball before the big ball being the earth. So how do I do that? Because generally it's going to all be dictated by a couple of things, one of them being setup. So if I set up to a golf ball here and I have my handle back and I have my weight back, what's going to happen there, do we think? As I load up to the top of the backswing, unless I really manufacture a gorgeous downswing with loads of rotation, a little bit of left wrist bowing and forward shaft lean at impact, generally what's going to happen is I'm going to hang back off here. We're going to catch the big ball before the little ball. That's something, again, which you don't want to happen, but you also want to have a divot. I've played golf with so many golfers who think, I don't want to have a divot because I don't want to ruin the turf. It's a golf course, not a nature park. We should be taking divots with our irons if you want to be a good golfer. So let's go again and let's hit another one here, and let's see just how consistent I can be with this divot pattern. And the big thing about this is you're always learning. So if you're out golfing by yourself or even with your friends, don't take too long, but always assess your divot and think, right, what's happened there? How can I link that back to maybe a factor within my golf swing that's either hit me a really good shot so I can repeat it and do it again, or robbed me of a good shot and I don't want to do it again and get better at golf or get good at golf. So set up, handle forward. I want my weight forward as well. And we've discussed this on a video just the other day, so that then I can load up into my trail side from here, rotate down into the left side or the lead side, and because that weight's moving towards the target rotationally, the club is going to be dynamically de-lofted. You're also going to be hitting down, so angle of attack is going to be hitting the ball, then carry on moving down. With the driver, it's the opposite. You have your sternum back, you want to hit up on it, your low point's pre-ball. Here, low point is post-impact. Vitally important, and it can really help to a point where you can control your ball flight and your loft a lot more. That's all over the flag, by the way. It actually makes golf a lot more enjoyable. We will show you where that finishes at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But consistency-wise, check out these two divots now. And this is what I strive for when playing golf. They're not always going to be clean. They're not always going to be, well, it's mud, so it's never going to be clean, but they're not always going to be massively consistent because obviously it's turf. Turf is inconsistent. But as I start to load into the downswing and rotate my body through, as long as I'm creating a very similar shaft lean all the time, my angle of attack is going to be very similar, my divot pattern is going to be very similar, and it actually means that you can play better golf from different surfaces. You can play from bad surfaces, you can play from... I know so many golfers that struggle massively from pure fairways, from gorgeous lies, and that shouldn't be the case if it's a really nice close-knit fairway. If you're lucky enough to play at a tour venue just before or just after the event and you can hit off these fairways, you should be relishing that. You should be able to load up to the top of the backswing, get your weight into your left side, get your body rotating this way from here, compress the heck out of that ball, take a lovely divot just like the tour pros do. And like I said, it's the easiest and most simple way for you to transform your ball striking, and it's so simple. You can do it. I promise you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, and that's going to help you get good at golf. That's another one as well. Right hand side of the green. Divot was a little bit steeper, so what am I learning from that? Maybe I've got a little bit too steep into the downswing, maybe I've just released it a little bit differently, but from there, I guarantee you guys, you can start to work out exactly how you can improve your ball striking and get good at golf. See you tomorrow.